What's going on, everybody? Once again, I'm TheMystefyer, as you guys know. Welcome back. Thank you for joining the Mystefyer family. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Click it now. You know what to do. Like the video if you have not already, because, come on, like the video. Helps me out a lot. You need to like that video. I just want to thank you all for coming on this journey with me again. It's really fun teaching magic, performing stuff, and watching and seeing and interacting with all my fans and subscribers. I really do love it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys have been giving me. I really appreciate it. I really do mean that. Anyway, into today's effect. It's called the Dark Card. Chris Angel, David Blaine, they've done it a couple times on their TV specials. It's a really unique effect. I'm going to perform it. Its Own Illusion XX, once again, is going to be in the last video today, so that's sad, but that's really cool. I appreciate him helping me out, and we had a great time filming them. And without further ado, here we go into the effects, into the effect. Thank you for watching, and let's get into today's. Alright guys, so welcome back to today's effect. This is a really cool trick. So we have a blue card there. You walk up to someone and say, we have a blue card there. It's a prediction card. And what I want you guys to do is, and you would say this to the grouper or the person, whoever you're doing this to, what I want you to do is I want you to take any card that you like. And this is a really cool trick because it actually has a Sharpie involved, and you have somebody write anything that they would like on the Sharpie. So let's say they just wrote something. Let's just try it. I don't even know. We'll just draw like a little star in there. That's good enough. And, you know, put this away, give it to someone else. And you go up to them and you say, all right, cool. So we'll leave your card roughly about middle of the pack here. Sorry about that. And you could give the pack a bit of a shuffle if you'd like. It's completely up to you. And you go up to them and you say, look, card's not on the bottom. Card's not on the top, so that's cool. We're going to try something now. We'll actually take this card and we'll throw it somewhere in the middle. We don't even want to pay too much attention to it. And we'll spread it out. Now, your job is to say, do you think the card is above or below the dark card? So, let's just say for the sake of it, someone said above. So, we'd go up to them and say, is it above? And say, boom, there was your card. The 6. Okay, well, I'm sorry, below. Give me a chance. Boom. Oh, wow, that was pretty cool, but that really, hold on, wait. And then you say, miraculously, it's actually weird, one card and one card only. Sign the only card in the pack, your card, the 10 of diamonds. It's pretty fun, it's pretty cool, and people are left with a crazy souvenir. And it's just amazing, it's really cool, and you walk away with an impossible souvenir of the card that has a really weird kind of, I don't know, weird signature on it, and now you've just created a miniature miracle. So we're gonna have Its Own Illusion XX teach you the effect, and let's get into how it works.
Now I'm gonna teach you the dark card, a really cool effect, and let's get straight into it. So what you need is a deck of cards of your choice, a color, in this case red, and then an indifferent card, which in this case is blue. Doesn't matter what it is. All you need on it is double stick tape, all right, Scotch double stick tape, and a Sharpie if you want the card signed. So you never show them the face of that because it doesn't matter. You can have it starting out on top of the deck, and when you walk up to them, it's just easy to get 2 cards. You just split them like that. Just make sure you pat. If you pat double stick tape, it gets less sticky and it doesn't make that that noise. So you start on top of the deck. It's gonna have 2 cards. You just split it apart and you lay it on the table. You say, we're gonna get back to this card in a second. Now you spread the cards out, you have them pick any card. So in this case, they'll pick this card. And we will write someone's name on it. Alright? So they write their name on it. That's a name. Now you're going to do a control, any control you want. So in this case, we will put it on top. And, I don't know, do a false cut. Which will, that's their card, right? We'll cut it into the middle, keeping a pinky break. Then we'll just cut 1, 2, 3, bringing that card back to the top. But if you've been in Magic for even a couple of days, you should know a couple of controls. That should be one of the first things you learn. So any control, get it back to the top, right? And then you could do what the Mystefyer did in Performance, where you show us not on the bottom. You go through the whole thing, you show us not on top. What you're really doing here is just holding, you know, the 2 cards. And how you do that is when the cards are face up and you show them on the bottom, you're pulling down 1, 2 cards, which can take a little practice. Right, you show us not on bottom, then you skip through to the top, holding 2 cards, but it looks like 1. Show us not on top, whatever. Then you say, okay, this blue card has a special reason for it. It's going to help us find the card. So you take it and you do a Charlier cut if you can, or you could just cut the cards. We'll do a charlet cut in this case, a one-handed cut. You throw the card in, and like he said, you just don't make no. You just say we're starting, and we don't really want to know where it is. It doesn't matter, right? So we throw it in randomly, and if we spread through, we could see it is next to 2 cards. Now, hopefully, you found your cards. Do you think your card's top or bottom? So if they say bottom, you flip over the bottom card, and that's wrong. You put that card to the side. You say, okay, maybe it's the bottom card. They say no. You say, that's interesting. You say, what was your card? They go, whatever that card was. I think the 4 spades in this case. You say, this is weird. Sometimes this happens. It didn't find your card. It actually became your card. And you turn it over, and now the blue card is their card. And they freak out. Now you're probably wondering, oh, what if they try to grab it? Like, I mean, there should be no reason why they want to grab it. If you're confident enough, they're just going to believe it's that, and they're not going to grab it. If you act nervous, they're going to grab it. So if you want to clean up, you say, yeah, that's crazy, but it gets even crazier. So now you say the blue card. Now you're going to split it again. All right, split it so it breaks apart. You say, watch. You cut it into the middle. And you could snap and say, look, I make 1 card jump to the top. Your card, which is now red, because I need to play poker with this. And if 1 card's different, obviously it's on the bottom. Don't go all the way to the bottom. Or anything, any version of that. Split the card, or you could do something like this. Turn it over like this. Face up, right? It's gonna be the 2 cards stuck together. You bring it towards you. You split it. And just do a wrist kill. You give a little spin, and it turns red. Then you can hand this to them as a souvenir. And all the attention is going to be on this card, 100%. They're not even going to focus on the deck. So they're going to think this card's like a special card. They're going to be playing with it. Then you have all the time in the world to get rid of this card. Cop it off, palm it off, put the whole deck in your pocket and take it out. Easy trick. You get crazy reactions with it. And you leave them with a cool souvenir that they won't forget. So that's a dark card, guys. Hope you liked it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, comment below, and that's it, guys. Have a good night. Peace.